show. Let's pop it up. And the reason I want to pump it is because it's presentation reaction night. Feels like it's our presentation, Paul. Hello, everybody. Welcome to TOFFEE BLUECAST. It will pop up there on TOFFEE BLUECAST Twitter. If you want to come over, hit that link, come over. We do get plenty of Everton fans in the comments. You can have a chat with them. You can have a chat with us. We'll put your comments on the screen. You can also comment from Twitter as well. I think it does let you comment from Twitter as well. Let's interact, Everton fans. Let's do this. How are we doing, Paul?
Not too bad. Yeah, I'm exhausted playing football tonight. I don't know if anyone in the local area has realised that there's been bloody storms going on. So it was absolutely knackering and soaking. But I enjoyed it. It was fine.
Yeah, it's the same where I am. All the drains are blocked and all that going over, and they're just not ready for it, are they? It's a proper storm. It's been a storm for Everton this season, but we rose above it and we did well. And we've been waiting for this presentation night. I mean, we'll have a chat on it. People in the comments, get involved. Tell us what you think. Tell us if you think it should have been someone different. Tell us if you agree with it, or tell us if you disagree with it. Let us know in the comments. Get involved. We want loads of people in the comments here. That's what we're all about. That's why we go live, bringing Everton fans together. So I just want to put something on the screen before we even go into the presentation. Let's have a look. Where are we? I think I got it. Let's have a look. Something like that. Is that it? That could be it. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Now, I didn't mind Lookman. I like the guy. I wished him the best. He left with no grudges. Everton fans liked him. Wished him the best. He was very young and he had his own journey. Lookman is still an Evertonian, clearly, because he's just gone and put 3 goals past that man on the right that thinks he's the best manager in the world, and Lookman's put him down a peg or two. So, well done, Lookman. Hat trick. Is that crazy?
Tell you what, bloody hell. To do that, I mean, that'll be the Lookman final now. That's he won't forget that in a hurry. So good on him. Good on him. Well done.
So happy for him as well.
Yeah.
They didn't have Atlanta as the favourites. They was massive outsiders, but what a game they've had. They are done quite well. They beat the Shite, and then they beat the Shite again with the manager there. So
Leverkusen haven't lost a game all season in Cup or League, I think. You know, tell me if I'm wrong. Might well be, but so it's a bit of a turn up, to be fair. So well done, Atalanta. Well done, Lookman. Maybe we should buy him.
Tempted. Samaka they've got up front as well, or something like that. Right, here we go then, people. This is it. Let's get into the proper stuff here. We're going to whiz through it. It's only going to be a 20-30 minute show, but we just like to keep up to date with stuff. And the first thing we're going to put on the screen here, Paul, it was the first award, I think. Well, this is the order I put it in anyway. And I want to give these a shout out, you know, because they deserve this award. Spirit of the Blues award. I didn't know they do that. So I take it it's like atmosphere, done well all season, getting our atmosphere good and stuff. And the 1878s have gone beyond that, haven't they, Paul? I mean, we've spoke about these a lot on the channel. These are amazing. I can't say enough good words about these people with what they've done for us this season. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, Spirit of the Blues award, like the fans award, isn't it? You know, people go in above and beyond. So it means a lot, especially the things that they've done over the last, not just the last season. You know, I think they've been going a little bit longer than that. But you know, the amount of effort that it took, the money that went to them, they used well, and they're all just genuinely decent Everton fans who just want the club to thrive and survive and do their best, and they're willing to go above and beyond. And quite rightly, you know, Tarkowski gave them the award, and it looks as though they had a good day doing it as well.
That for the thing is, for me, when you put yourself forward for something, you've got a lot of eyes on you when you do something like this. And I think the way they've gone about stuff is fantastic. They've shown the money that they've got, they've shown the work that they've done, and they've smashed it. They really have. Like, Everton fans would be jumping on these if they didn't raise to the bar. But they went to the bar and beyond. And I think, like I say, to take that responsibility on that they did and keep all the Everton fans happy, they must have smashed it, because it's very hard to keep our fans all happy. And
Well, it is.
everybody has got good words to say about these, Ant Paul. And like I say, I know, like, a few of them I do know, not personally, but I've seen them from the Toffee BLUECAST Twitter. I know, and I've seen them, and they sleep, breathe, and eat Everton. I tell you, the lot. They're literally, well, let's face it, they're not getting paid for this. They're going out, they're putting all the flags out there before the game. They've got to get it right, because if it looks stupid, our fans criticise them all the time. We will do. We like stuff to look perfect, don't we? And they've gone, they've done it, and they've smashed it, and they've done it in their own time. And I think, yes, they deserve appreciation. And this award is at least that they deserve. I think they're fantastic.
Yeah, and especially over the last 2 or 3 years, the number of people who've tried to gain momentum with campaigns or groups, and we wanted one to come out of that and do what all the fans wanted, and that's exactly what they did, and they absolutely deserve that award. So well done to you.
Yeah, when we went, the flags was amazing. I mean, there's a picture there. We should not be moved. Look at all the flags that they've done. Not easy. Takes a lot of time. Got to get it right as well. Got to get them in the right places. That 1878 there, you could easily bodge that up, couldn't you, and get the numbers the wrong way around? But they absolutely smashed it there. I love it. The grounds looked, and when I listened to them in the interview when they gave them the trophy, they said they're really happy with what they've done this season, but they want to take it into the new stadium. Imagine what they're going to do in the new stadium, Paul. Imagine how incredible these are going to make. The new stadium, by the way, just looks amazing just looking at it without anything in it. When this group get in that new stadium and Everton let them do what they do, wow, it is going to be special, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's plenty of fans from opposition teams as well who've said how strong our fans are, and when they've come to Goodison and everything else, the noise and just immense. So it's appreciation and respect from lots of other people, not just our own fans.
Yeah, 100%. And they deserve the trophy, and they deserve more, I tell you. But we're all the same. We'd all do it if we could. And that's what they say. It's not just about them. They don't want to take over credit for it, do they? They're just saying, right, it's just what I do. I love Everton, so I do it. But they do go above and beyond. So fantastic for that. They got that award. That's our first award that we're going to talk about. And we'll go through them now. So I don't know whether you've seen, Paul. I put a few on shorts just to see how they responded, and people loved it. So we'll start with the Young Player of the Year award 2023-2024. So let's drop this on the screen now. You ready for this, Paul?
Go for it.
Many have had a good season this season, but I think one we know has been outstanding. That's Jared. Well done, Jared.
Anxious award, much appreciated. Thank
He didn't say much, did he? But
No,
I suppose
but
they're probably feeling
You
embarrassed.
know what though? I can understand that, because when you stood around your mates and your team and everything else,
Yeah.
it's a bit embarrassing. It's brilliant, and he'll be dead happy about it as well. But when you're around your mates, you know, none of the fans are there. It's just like, thank you very much. Can't go into a long speech when all your mates are there, can you?
No, I think he took it. And that was the first trophy that Branthwaite got. And we'll go into who got the trophies, by the way. Tell us what you think in the comments. Get involved. Even from Twitter, we get your comments as well. Would you say he deserves this award, Paul? Or the only person that I think was in contention with him was Mikalenko?
Yeah, I mean,
kind of classes for that, doesn't he?
there's not many. Well, I'll say there's not many that are old, but obviously there's plenty that can't qualify for this. But Branthwaite's just above and beyond this year. You know, there's no kind of there's no hiding that at all, because he's always in the side. And I think there's probably a lot more respect for Branthwaite if you're comparing the two, Branthwaite than Tarkowski, but just because of the lack of experience that Branthwaite has got at the moment. He's just early doors in his career. So they're a fantastic pairing, to be honest, and he's beyond his years. He's beyond his years. He plays like a solid, experienced centre back. So he certainly deserves the young one, without a doubt.
Let's take this above and beyond. Toffee Bluecast, that's what we do, right? Let's put a bit of pressure on this, Paul. I'm going to put a bit of pressure on you. Here we go. Right, I'm going to drop you, Paul, and then, right? So we're going to go in order. Branthwaite gets Young Player of the Season award. Who comes after him?
Comes after him, Mikalenko. If he's
Mikalenko. And who comes after Mikalenko?
Eligible, anyway. Where does Young Player? What age does Young Player go to? Mikalenko.
We're ending at 26. We're ending at 26. I think we'll 26. Do it 26.
Okay.
No, let's do it 25. 25.
25, right. Well, you got Mikalenko, you've got
Branthwaite, Mikalenko.
Yeah, I think you've got to have James Garner in there. He's 23. James Garner for me.
So you've got him above Onana. You are James Garner over Onana.
Yeah, probably. I probably would. They're both good, you know.
Yeah.
I know there's been a lot of talk recently about, Onana getting stick and stuff. I'd say that I do like him. I just want more from him. James Garner and then Onana would be the top. What's that, 4? Top 4.
Yeah. And then Shemiti, probably, would we say? I'd probably put Shemiti below that. I'm excited about him, though, ain't I? Getting over
potentially.
Excited.
Yeah, potentially. But I mean, I'd say Dwight McNeil as well. He's 24.
Yeah, bloody hell, he's above. Yeah, Dwight McNeil's got to be. He's above Garner for me. So for me, it's got to be. If we're going 25, it's got to be. You forget that Dwight McNeil's that age, so it's going to be Branthwaite, Mikalenko, McNeil for me, and then Garner or Onana, and then
that is probably
that's
about
the
right.
order I'm going to go.
That's pretty fair. I reckon.
Yeah, so we've done a little order for you there on that one. Like you say, we all agree on top. I think people agree in the comments. Do you agree? Let us know. Branthwaite, Young Player, it's got to be, Annie. He's been sensational. Right, on to the next trophy. It feels like presentation night tonight. Here we go.
Players Player.
Let's drop this one. Players Player, everybody. Let's see who got Players Player.
Brilliant award to get. Shows what your teammates think of you, and this player again this year has been unbelievable for us. Like many others, just could have went to a few, but he's had a great year, and again it's Jared. So well done, Jared.
Cheers, lads.
Cheers, thanks. Love it.
I am the biggest sucker as an Everton fan for just loving Coleman. Like, he speaks and I love him. Like then when he gave that trophy out, everything he says, he just speaks so well and so perfect. And I think getting that trophy off Coleman then just means twice as much, doesn't it? I enjoyed listening to Coleman give that one out, and it just feels special, Coleman giving it, doesn't it? What do you think on this one then, Paul? Because I would have said, and I'm going to put this on you now, I'm not going to say whether I agree with Branthwaite getting it. I'll tell you that in a minute. But I wouldn't have thought this was a trophy that Branthwaite would have won. I'm surprised a little bit. I would give Branthwaite this trophy, but I'm surprised that he's that popular with the players, if you know what I mean. Because this is players. Sometimes it's the favourite guy. Sometimes it's the older guy.
Yeah, I don't think there was. I think it's one of them seasons where there was really only going to be two or three people really who could have got it. When you look at, I know stats doesn't tell the whole story, but to be honest, it kind of does in this respect, because We only scored 40 goals this season, but we were like 4th or 5th best defense. So you'd imagine the goalkeeper and defenders being in the mix as opposed to strikers, really. So it could only be one of 3, maybe 4 for me. So generally, then it comes down to who's well liked, and if you kind of pick in between Tarkowski and Branthwaite, you might say Branthwaite because he's younger. Do you know what I mean? And Tarkowski, you think, oh, he won't mind because
captain, though, isn't he, Tarkowski? He is captain.
Yeah.
Sometimes people pick the captain. When I've had these presentations, it's normally your captain that gets it.
I mean,
McNeil could have been in for a shout, couldn't he? McNeil probably was close.
It could have been. Pickford would have been in for a shout as well. No, he winds everyone up. But you don't know what kind of percentage and stuff like that. But you can't. Yeah, you can't begrudge him any award he gets this season. To be fair, he deserves it.
No, it is to get 2. I was just like, yes, you goat. You've got 2 trophies. And some people do, like say Lulu said there, should have been Tarky. You can't, Tarky's been fantastic. And I think we undervalue Tarky sometimes. We don't realise how good he is. Because when you see some people put the stats out, he's above anyone. It's crazy when people actually put his stats out for this season. You think, wow, you saved our arse. Do we actually appreciate you enough? Because Tarkowski has smashed it. Pickford as well. If you put out his frigging goal saves, every goal save he's made, he's saved their arse this season. There's been that many players, defensive and goalkeeper-wise, that have saved their arse this season. So it could be Tarkowski. It could have been Pickford.
Well,
I don't mind Branthwaite.
The number of appearances for a starter. You know, Branthwaite's played 35 out of 38 games in the league. You know, so
what a season! It's Branthwaite for me. I'm sorry, but I love him. It's got to be him because it's not even that. Tarkowski played well last season. It's the fact that Branthwaite's come in off that loan pool where he might not have. He had a lot of expectations, didn't he, after playing on that loan so well? And he's come in and he's hit the ground running. Dyche didn't have him in straight away, and Branthwaite had to earn that position. Dyche chose Keane over him a couple of times, but the moment Branthwaite got that, he pushed Keane out, and you've got to be good to do that with how much Dyche like Keane. So Branthwaite, you deserve that. So we agree with that, don't we, Paul? Roughly,
massively. I'm just looking at his stats, and it's ridiculous. I mean, Tarkowski as well has got fantastic stats, but he came in with 3 or 4 goals as well. So yeah, a very, very, very high standard of first season.
The videos in the Premier League that they put, I can't put them on because it's copyright, but the videos of Branthwaite's tackles, because they showed that Branthwaite got it and then they put a bit of his football stuff this season. Oh my God. The way Branthwaite has played this year, the tackles and the interceptions, and I love him. And I'm going to move on now, but I do not want to see him leave. Don't break my heart. Do not break my heart. I want to see Branthwaite stay, and I don't care what anyone says. Oh, you should accept he's going to go. He's going to go. Until he's gone, he's not gone in my eyes. And I love him. Gerard Branthwaite, you're a goat. You're a goat, mate. Hope you keep him, Paul. I really do.
I do.
Right, on to the next one. Presentation night. Toffee Bluecast. Here we go.
Player of the season.
Player of the season. See, I don't get this. So the first one is players. So the players pick it. On this one, before I put it on the screen, Paul, who picks this one? Is it us fans?
I couldn't tell you.
No, neither do I. No.
I could guess. I could guess it would be the club. But I couldn't tell you with a load of certainty at all.
That's crazy to think who picks that. Like, is it the owner? Is it the manager? Is it the manager and the coaching staff, or do they drop a survey? But I've not seen a survey
I don't disagree with it though. I don't disagree with the result.
I think we would have been very. I mean, I've seen Alan Myers say that he thought.
There he is.
Thank you.
A bit more tone to him there, wasn't it? Yeah. I was just going to say, like, I've seen Myers say that he could have easily have got player, and he thought he should have got that as well. That Pickford probably should have got two trophies, but if he didn't get one, you'd be a bit angry, wouldn't you? He definitely deserves one. And I think that's the biggest trophy, isn't it, Paul? That's the biggest one, I think.
Player of the season.
Yeah.
It's the one that'll get mentioned more. There's an element of camaraderie and being people's mate, isn't there? When it comes to players, you can't. There's always going to be an element of that, no matter what.
Got swag though, any Paul there.
Oh, I mean,
England's #1.
Thank you.
Oh, all that.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
I love him. He's a bit like Conor McGregor style, isn't he? He does love it. Very confident.
I mean,
so we all agree with that one. England's #1. Eugene agrees with that one.
Yeah, brilliant. And I mean, it's hard to sort of compare against other people. He's made 120 saves. He's what has he done? I mean, yeah, it's funny. He's committed 1 foul all season, 5 yellow cards. He throws out like nearly 40 passes a game. He's just brilliant. 13 clean sheets, and in that 13 wins as well, obviously. So, and he's got one. I think he's got at least one save. That's in nominated for Premier League save as well. So we'll talk about that in a second.
I love his journey though, because if you go back to a bit back when we first got Pickford, there was a lot of pressure on him, and he got a lot of stick. Even from us Everton fans, we questioned him because he did make a lot of like stupid mistakes sometimes. Sometimes he'd be very erratic, wouldn't he, Pickford, when we first had him? But the pressure and the journey that Pickford's gone through to become England #1, because even as the England goalkeeper, everyone hated him because he plays for Everton. And everyone hated him just because of him. They all gave him stick. With all that pressure, for Pickford to go through that himself, pull himself through it, and put himself on top, what a journey he's been on. And I'd like to say this season's probably been his best season, because even his catching now, I think, is improved, Paul. When he comes out now, he catches it a lot more and everything. He's calm. I know he makes the odd mistake that every keeper does, but he's been cracking.
I think people's problem with Pickford doesn't come from Pickford. I think it comes from their own anxieties watching him play, because the number of mistakes that he's actually made is very, very, very few. Do you know what I mean? And I don't think he has really made a mistake for England either. So, like you just said, it is basically the fact that he doesn't play for a team that's in the top 6, one of the fashionable clubs. And, there's lads playing for those, or there were lads playing for those teams who the media wanted instead. And they've been found out to be, ridiculous opinions, because Pickford's stats speak for themselves. And it's just people watching him. It's their anxieties. He's not in any doubt, really.
He's very confident.
And he's so confident in everything else. And some people don't like that, but I think it's brilliant. I think I wouldn't change him at all. He can be daft as a brush, mad as a hatter, whatever else, but he's ours.
You look at some of your amazing players are crazy. Look at Paul Gascoigne. Look at Wayne Rooney. Look at Wayne Rooney. He's a hothead. Some of your best players are a bit loopy-loop up here, and I think Jordan Pickford is that. But when you've got a big game, would you want a player that's nervous, or would you want someone that's loopy-loop, that's don't give a shit, is going to excel, smile, and just love the challenge? Pickford, if you put him in a penalty shootout, he loves it. He really does love it. Yeah. He's not scared. He's not scared ever, Jordan Pickford. And I love him. I think he's a cracking keeper. It was nice listening to his interview, because he obviously loves us, and he stuck by us, and he stayed with us when he probably could have left, but he likes Everton. And the last thing I'm going to say on Jordan Pickford is you've got to remember, other than this season, Everton's defence has been shocking, hasn't it, Paul? It's been shocking.
Without a doubt. I mean, imagine this season with last season's defence. We'd have no chance. We would have gone by Easter at least. you know, we wouldn't have survived. So he's obviously a massive part of that.
Yeah, he has been fantastic. And he's kept us up loads. So, Jordan Pickford, you definitely deserve that award, mate. Moving on to the next one. What have we got here now?
Goal?
Yeah, goal of the season. And that kind of goes with what comment I've just put on the screen. Everything's flowing nice tonight, isn't it? Goal of the season. I can't put the goal on because if you put anything on from the Premier League, it's like the Premier League's watching. They're onto everything. They don't let you use anything of theirs. It's pure copyright. So I can't put the goal on. But I think that we can remember the goal. Can you remember the goal?
Well, I don't know. I might need a reminder.
I ain't got the goal, but I have got this to probably remind us of the goal.
Yeah, go on. Go on.
Just in case you didn't hear that, one more time. You lost the league, Goodison Park. A Goodison Park. You lost the league, a Goodison Park. So, the goal was Calvert-Lewin's header. What do you think on that one? It is to do with what it meant, the derby. I personally don't think it's the best goal of the season.
No,
I think it's the best. It's the best goal of the season, Calvert-Lewin's goal, because of we knew we'd won the derby when he scored that goal, and it was massive to go 2-0 up, and the Copites hated it. And I'm going to show them pictures of it every single day until we play them again and beat them again, and then have new goals to show them. But yeah, it was a good goal. It was a good goal, and he was buzzing to get that, wasn't he? It's nice for him to get the trophy.
Yeah, I saw him talking about it, and Tarkowski saying to him before Dwighty took it, I'm going to block him off. I'm going to block him off. You get in there, and it worked perfectly. And he's a fantastic header of the ball. Yeah, such a leap on him. It's a shame that he doesn't score more goals like that than he actually does, because I think it really showcases his athletic ability. Really,
I think sometimes our delivery hasn't been that good, and we expect too much from him. When we've looked at some of our crosses, not even on the penalty spot, and we're expecting when we put some of those balls in, they're not good delivery, and his head has got to be top corner to score, hasn't it, Paul? But I think if you put the ball in the box in the right place, he'll score loads. And he's a cracking header of the ball. Happy he got that. Really, really happy. What do you think of the comments? Let us know. Calvert-Lewin, goal of the season. I haven't got a picture on this last one. We are coming to an end now. So if you haven't hit that like and subscribe, hit the like and subscribe. We go live on all things Everton. That's what we do. It's a short one tonight. We're going to finish on 35 minutes. But I haven't got a picture of the last one. I just got you to put the little banner thing on. But it was Fulham, wasn't it? The Fulham save, Jordan Pickford, save of the season. I'd love to put it on because the save was really good. Would you say that was his best then?
He's done a few. He has done a few.
I know, that's the thing.
And the thing is that he does them so often that there's amazing ones that he's pulled off that don't stand out as much because he just does it he's done it on a weekly basis. There's a fantastic save against Forest, Woods, from point blank range, Gladys Street end, and it just looks as though he's just kind of got in the way. But when you're looking at his hands, when you're studying what he does, you've got to get in those positions to actually make those kinds of saves. It's not luck. You know, he's up as much as he can be, and he's got his hands up, and that's why it's actually hit his hand, the one against Woods, and then Tarkowski's there to get a particular clearance in. But it's week in, week out. It's just the norm, and there's going to be loads of other examples that basically are just every week. So he's brilliant.
Brilliant. When I used to do my
coaching, a great portfolio of saves. Great portfolio of saves, especially over the last 3 years. Just huge.
He's like a free willy, isn't he? When he's diving top corner. When I did my coaching course, when I first started out coaching, I used to coach goalkeepers, and I worked my way onto the team. But I did goalkeepers first, and sometimes it's about your movement. People don't realise that. They'll just see the ball hit Pickford and they think, "Oh, that's luck." But what you don't realise is the reason the ball's hit Pickford is because he's closed down fast and spread his body.
Yeah.
How quick he gets out, his one-on-one saves, his shot stopping. That's not luck, by the way. His shot stopping it really isn't. That's where he excels, Jordan Pickford, with his shot stopping, and he's out so fast, and he's always in the right place. Like, should he be the left-hand side of the goal? Should he be the right? And he's always in the right place, isn't he, Paul, to make that save. I love Jordan Pickford, and I think he's been fantastic this season.
I mean, if you think back to earlier on in the season, Sheffield United away, 2-2, last minute, Sheffield United corner, header header comes in, or point blank range, I can't remember, it was shot or header, he literally, footwork, moves himself across, save, hits the crossbar, then comes back, then gets another one down on the ground, gets a block on that, and we come away with a point. And at that stage, actually, if we had lost that against Sheffield United, the next few weeks could have been very different. Very different.
Yeah, it's as important as scoring a goal, making a save, because it does the same thing. A goal can put you ahead. Making a save can keep you in the game. I look at the one where he went like that. Do you know the one where he went like that? Bravo, marvellous. I can't remember which one it was, but there was one where he saved it. He's done some really good videos. I want to make a collage of Pickford. Probably can't do videos because everything's copyright nowadays. But if you put all his saves this season together, what a watch that would be with some nice music. But even that short that I put on the TOFFEE BLUECAST, it's got a lot of likes. I secretly think, a lot of people, he's a love hater. He's a love hater. I think a lot of people secretly hate him, but they like him. And I think even with England, when I put shorts up of Pickford, he's England number one. He gets a lot of attention. There's a lot of likes on it. There is a lot of likes and a lot of comments. And even people that slate him secretly like him. I'm telling you, Jordan Pickford.
Yeah. I love the fact that he celebrates a save. He's not going to celebrate a goal, is he? I mean, he celebrate other people scoring, but he's not going to do that himself. So why doesn't he celebrate his saves? And I mean, the save against Chelsea last season, where it's at the post. I don't know if he got fingers onto the post, but then it goes across and then he scrambles back, saves it on the line. I mean, that's class. I think he's only second. I think he's only second to Southall. That's it.
People need to. I see videos of other people on channels. I think it was the Man United lad that's going a bit popular at the minute. And I seen a video of him, and he was like, they try and belittle Pickford, and they just clearly show that they know nothing about football. Because, like I say, look at what Pickford's stats are for England. If Pickford was playing for Man City or someone else, they would be saying he's the best goalkeeper in the world because his stats would be clean sheets all season. He's getting clean sheets with Everton. Regular. And we haven't played that well. I love Everton, but we haven't played that well. And Pickford's had to earn his wages, let's just say that. And Pickford's still been getting clean sheets with us. And that's been down to our fantastic defence. But Pickford behind it has been a big difference as well. He's had to save our ass.
The thing is, Raya at Arsenal and Edison at City, they're not getting that many clean sheets because of how amazing their saves are. Are they? If you looked at percentage, if you looked at the number of shots faced, if you looked at the amount of time that opposition spends in City's area or Arsenal's area, Christ almighty, it's a lot less, isn't it? So to actually achieve 13 clean sheets for us, as opposed to 15 clean sheets, was it Edison? 14 clean sheets. I mean, Christ almighty, there's only one goalkeeper there who should be in Premier League team of the season, but he won't because he's not playing for a top 6 side.
He loves Everton. He won't leave us either. Pickford will not leave us, and I love that because he could have, but he loves us. I think he likes our fans as well. He's a bit of a nutter, and he realises our fans are a bit of a nutter. We're very passionate, and I like that it's not even a question, because we could be going into this transfer window thinking Pickford's going to leave, but we're not. So everyone, that is the presentation night. The awards finished. We've gone through what everyone's got. I think we all agree. It was nice to see it. A lot of players I see are on holiday and stuff like that now, and I'm just happy for them. I'm just like, go and have your break. I've seen James Garner on holiday on his Instagram. A lot of them are all at nice places and rest up and stuff like that. Do you know we did me, you, and loads of other Everton fans to add up the points of where we think we'll finish this season. Remember? And we did say that we're going to give a trophy out to the winner. Now, I haven't forgot about this, but I haven't looked yet. So I am going to have to go back because I'm a man of my word. I am a man of my word. And I don't think my tally was that good to what happened this season, because I had us winning a lot of games. But I will go back because I've got it saved somewhere. And I'll go back and look what our predicted results and tally was for the season. And we'll have a look and we'll see who actually won it. And Toffee BLUECAST will send a trophy out to whoever won that. I was walking back, Paul, from my house, and I was thinking, we're doing trophy night tonight, and we promised someone a trophy, and we've got to make sure we do give them the trophy. So I'm going to have a look and see who actually got the point. I bet we're way off. I bet you it's literally because we all love Everton and we thought we was going to smash this season. Do we? This is a question. Do we go with the deduction, or do we go points with the deduction, or do we go points without the deduction?
Well, I remember roughly what mine was, so I'm going to say we should go without the deduction.
I couldn't see us losing. That was the problem.
I'm miles away.
We went through the games. It's like win. Nah. We're not going to draw against them. Win.
I think I had us unbeaten up to firework night. I think something like that.
I think yours was worse than mine, so you can imagine what mine was like then. So our predicted results. We'll have a look back. It's probably the one at the bottom. We will go without the deduction because we shouldn't have got it anyway. And we'll see who got closest to that. Go with that one and we'll take it away. Yeah, so that's it. We'll keep going live. I do keep dropping loads of shorts, so we're not going to be as live as much, but we will keep dropping shorts. So have a little watch on them. Have a little like on them. We're getting cracking feedback on the shorts, actually. With the subscribers, I don't know how or why. When I looked, there was on like 802. I put a Jordan Pickford short up, and we went to like 816 just through a Jordan Pickford short. So that shows how much people love Jordan Pickford. People do love him. What can I say? He's amazing. Have a boss night, everyone. We will be back. I've got a quiz that I've done that's coming up that we will drop on Toffee BLUECAST. Paul's got a Room 101 show.
Room 101 thing. We'll send out a little message here and there and get some ideas from people.
Yeah, we will be getting stadium stuff on.
Yeah, Eugene's asking about the Euros. We will do one or two things with the Euros as well.
We will do the Euros.
We will keep you informed.
We wanted a break from Everton. But it turns out that we probably don't. We just love Everton too much, and we will be back for you because we know when it's a break and you ain't got Everton, you probably need us even more to keep you on track. So here we go. I'll drop the banner now, everyone. Have a boss one. Up the Toffees. Presentation night done, and I'll get that trophy to whoever won. Have a boss one. Up the Toffees. Up them Toffees, baby.
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want.
Get on the street, we celebrate. I really do.